dash by the thing yet. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Alright, I shall test the audio. It just popped up. Turn it up on blast.
Check, check, check.
Yep, we sound good. Alright. People are joining in already? No, they're not. There's no one in chat yet.
We suck.
That's fine. Alright, cool.
Alright.
We're good to go, I guess. We're live.
There we go.
Okay, so did you want to give a lowdown before we actually start, or do we just start?
Well, we'll just start, man, and we'll explain stuff.
Okay. Alright. I'll do the countdown then.
And 3.
I'll sit up.
2.
I'll sit up and get comfy. Hold on.
1.
Yeah.
Go now.
Okay. Da 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 da. It's shooting the breeze with Crash and United Skylanders America.
Yo, what's up there, guys? United Skylanders America here, and I'm back with another video.
Wait, no. It's me and Jep, Bash.
Yes,
Who?
yes.
Oh, me, it's Jep. I just watched the episode yesterday. That wasn't us. That wasn't us. What are you going on with?
No, hey there, guys.
Good
It's me,
Lord.
Jep28, and I'm here with, as always,
Greetings, fellow Pottermasters. I am Crash Drowsel, and it's once again time to shoot in the breeze. With just us two, and that's it. There's no one else.
There's no one else here, you know. But what we're doing
no more
on
friends.
this week's episode is this was picked by you guys. You guys wanted us to talk about Skylander game and Swap-Force won out. So on my channel, we're going to be chatting about Swap-Force. But then we had a tie. So for the after party on Crash's channel, I'm going to let Crash pick, and the tie was Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, or we can talk about Skylanders Superchargers.
Well, I don't know about you, but this is one of those games I kind of like a little bit more than the other one. I don't know if you know which one that is. It might be my favorite Skylanders game of them all, aka Giants. Just kidding, it's Superchargers. We are definitely doing Superchargers on my channel during the after party, right after this episode.
Okay, so at the after party, we'll be talking about Superchargers, and on my channel, we'll be talking about Swap-Force. So yeah, you guys have some questions ready where you guys can get some Swap-Force questions ready for us. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, because we decided what we're going to do is we're going to discuss how we got into the game and like what we thought of it and things like that. Plus, because both me and Jack have a pretty good story about Swap-Force, but then we're going to open up for the last like 5 minutes where you guys can ask us questions related to Swap-Force, and we'll answer them the best we can, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds
like favorite levels, characters, all that stuff.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. So let's. So what do you think of Swap-Force overall, there, Crash?
I really enjoyed Swap-Force. First of all, it introduced my favorite NPC, Tessa. So that was cool. Awesome. The swapping characters, in my opinion, is still the coolest implemented into the game. I like the fact you can rip two characters apart and put another character on top of them, and the game still recognizes it. I think that's one of the coolest technologies I've ever seen.
Cool.
The fact that it knows that, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, overall it's really good. I love the figures, both of them, the cords and the swappers. I love the series 1s and 2s and 3s and all that stuff that came out. So
yeah, I agree. I think it's the most implemented like gimmick. It's the best. Did you know that they at first they had like they could pop off the heads and the weapons and stuff, and then some. I guess during testing they said, "Ooh, popping off a character's head maybe not a good idea."
Yeah, that would easily. I can see them breaking really easily then.
Yeah.
Or but the problem is the kid would probably take the cores and be like, "Oh, I can't wait to switch these," and they rip off Punk Shock's head and be like, "Oh no."
Yeah. And plus, probably for choking hazards and stuff too, not a good idea. So.
Oh yeah, mostly that part. Not the sad kids, mostly the dead kids.
Yeah, but I didn't like Swap-Force at first. I actually didn't get into Swap-Force till, like, long story short, I played Spyro's Adventure, got into Giants, and the Giants kind of turned me off, so I kind of sold everything and got right out of Skylanders. Swap-Force passed me by.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, can you believe that? I did that. Yeah, and then Swap-Force passed altogether, and then Trap Team came out, and I saw a clip of it with the talking, and I'm like, wow, that's really cool, man. So I went out, got Trap Team, and then eventually went back and got all 3 games before it and started playing Swap-Force. So I played them out of order, really. I played Trap Team before Swap-Force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's like separate story. It's got that separate timeline thing on the go, too, so you can really play that one out of order.
And I actually didn't like the whole Woodbury thing at first either. I was like, wow, this is so different. But the more you play it, the more you play it, it gets really, really good. Yeah, we got a lot of people in the chat. We'll just give a quick GB Games, Nitro Skylanders. Who else is here?
Yo.
Rainstorm Riddles.
Yo!
Give you a couple guys, couple shout outs.
I can't see the chat, but I say hi to you all.
Yeah.
The one thing, I can actually agree with you with Woodboro. The one thing that I don't understand about Woodboro, and I hope someone can actually answer this for me, is how come sometimes you can skip the dialogue, but sometimes you can't?
Yeah, I think it was meant to skip the dialogue all the time.
And it'd be like, welcome to Woodboro, hero of Cloudbreak Islands, and I'll be pressing triangle, skipping it, won't work, and then the next time I'll do it, I can skip it. And I'm like, why?
Yeah,
is there a reason behind it?
That was weird, man.
Yeah, that's one of my things about it. But my Swap-Force story is pretty cool.
Okay, go ahead.
I did get Spyro's Adventure. Everybody knows my story about Spyro's Adventure and Giants. I got them pretty much a couple months after they came out. So for Swap-Force, I wasn't even planning on getting it. But I worked at Walmart at the time, and at Walmart every Christmas they give away these little like coupons, and you can get like an extra 20% off your already discounts. So you get like almost 50% off. So I'm like, okay, and I'm like, man, maybe I'll buy the starter kit, because I'm like, the starter kit was $7. I'll get it for like 50% off, $30 for a starter kit, hey? Then I was like, okay, so I'm like, yeah, I'll buy the starter kit, and I'll buy a couple figures. So I bought Boom Jet and Hoot Loop, and I went home and started playing it and instantly fell in love with it. I'm like, oh, this is really cool. And then as soon as I was walking, and then it said press X to jump, I was like, oh my god, they implemented jumping.
Yeah, it's the first game that implemented jumping. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my god, there's jumping in this. So then when I saw all the characters, the fact that they can switch, you can mod them around to put them all together and all this, I'm like, this is really cool.
Yeah.
So I didn't get really into the game, but the fact I worked at Walmart, we got to see all the new Skylanders coming in. So
that's
like
cool.
Literally, the box would come in with that little orange bar on it, and I'd be like, oh, Skylanders. So we'd open up, take a look. That's how I found about the Easter variants. Is how I got Frino and Punk Shock. I got them in the Easter eggs. Didn't buy the Trigger Happy one because I didn't know that was rare at the time. And I'm like, oh, I already got a Trigger Happy. Why would I need another one?
Yeah.
So I kept buying them, and then I got right down to your boy Doomstone, who was like extremely hard to find. And that was when I realized, oh my god, I'm addicted to this game. Because I was asking loads of people everywhere. Bex
you have Doomstone? You were one of those people. You have Doomstone?
I was actually calling. I'm like, hi. I'm looking for a certain Skylander figure. I didn't know if you had it, and I described it best I could. And they're like, nope, don't have it here. And when Bex went to Ontario, she looked for it and couldn't find it. And I'm like, okay, this Skylander is impossible. I can't find this. I didn't know about Waves at the time, so I didn't know he was like a last wave. But then when I found him in the store, it was like God himself ascended from the heavens and said, here you go, child. I'm like, thanks, God, and we high-five.
I think the problem with the swappers was that the glue on the packaging was coming off, so a lot of the swappers didn't even make it to the shelf. Because I remember going to my EB Games. I remember going to my EB Games, and this guy, the manager, knew me, and he's like, "We got a bunch of these other Skylanders in the back." So he brought out this huge case, and it was like, all the bubbles had fallen off. There was like Jade Firecracken, Doomstone, characters I hadn't even seen, and like I was like, I'll buy this one, buy this one, buy this. I was like, holy John, like, because all the bubbles had fallen off. So I'm wondering if there was a little issue with production, like maybe that's why they were hard to find.
Well, I didn't really. All of them were easy to find except for Doomstone, in my opinion. I got all of them pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, off the bat, I got the 2 starters along with Hoot Loop and, Enchanted Hoot Loop and Boom Jet. And then, like, the next day or a couple days later, I went back and bought the rest of them that were during that wave. And then the new wave came out. So it wasn't really hard to get them. It's just, I guess Doomstone was hard. Maybe because it was a packaging error. I don't know. I never had that problem with my figures.
No, I'm just wondering if that's why some figures were harder to find than others. Like,
maybe that could be a reason.
Oh, someone says, Jap, can you do a bash giveaway? We're not doing a no bash giveaway, but I do have a prize. But you're gonna have to come over to Crash's channel for the after party, and we're gonna give something. Yeah, he wants a bash giveaway. I guess he wants a bash figure.
Specifically bad.
I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, the fact that you don't have it in the first place angers me, but the fact that you want it makes me happy.
Yeah. So yeah, if you come over to Crash's channel for the after party, we're gonna give away a prize. So come. It'll only be for people who are subscribed to both myself and Crash, and you have to be in the chat. Well,
I thought it was just you had to attend the show live. I didn't.
Well,
know you
should subscribe. You should. I'm sure most of these people are subscribed to us anyway. So.
I would be confused if they're watching this and they aren't subscribed. I'm like, how did you find us?
What are these two guys talking about? What a bunch of nerds.
What a bunch of losers. They sound like a bunch of old men talking. It's like, hey, we are a bunch of old men talking.
Yeah. All right, well,
I guess we should open.
Yeah, let's open up the chat.
Now, then, yeah?
If you guys have any Swap-Force, like what's our favorite level or what's our favorite swapper or whatever you guys have, write it down. Write it down in the comments, and we'll I'll read them out and we'll answer that. So, someone asked earlier, I seen who's our favorite swapper. So, I'm playing as mine right now, magna-charge, but Crash, and I think you kind of mentioned a little bit who's your favorite.
Yeah, it was definitely Doomstone because he was that character that was worth the wait. So I don't know if you've ever had, like, say Robo, for example, it took him forever to finally get him. When we played him, it was just like, he was pretty good, but he's not amazing, right? But, like, in my opinion, Doomstone was that Skylander that, like, as soon as I saw him and played him, I'm like, wow. I'm like, he was worth the last 3 months stressing out trying to find this thing.
Yeah.
Well, like, I love him. I also love Boomjet, too, although I'm a big fan of Boomjet.
Yeah, Boomjet's pretty cool. I gotta admit, Boomjet. Okay, we got a few more questions. Your favorite Canadian? Yeah, you can ask a random question, man. Go ahead. Rainstorm Riddles asks, a favorite swapper class?
This is a Swap-Force episode.
So like the little logo that's on the front of the swapper. What's your favorite there, Crash? I'll give you...
Jeez. I don't know the actual name of them, but I like the climbing ones.
Me too, like man. I was just gonna say that.
Spyrise and Washbuckler. I think that's one of the best ones. The Shadow Sneak one's pretty cool too, like with Stink Bomb and Trap Shadow.
Yeah.
But the spinning one sucks. I hate the spinning one.
Yeah, I don't like the spinning one. I don't really like the sneaking one. I like the spinning one, like the Doomstone one where you dig underground. I like that one, but I like the climbing, the one.
No. Doomstone don't do that one.
Okay, who does that one?
That's Gorilla Drill and Rumble Rouser.
Oh, Rumble Rouser, that's who I was thinking of. Yeah,
Doomstone got the spinning thing like Free Ranger has. Which sucks because that's my least favorite one. So that's my only flaw about Doomstone.
Yeah, so I guess we both picked the one, the ladder, whatever that, the climbing, whatever that one we both
climbing
picked.
Ability, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I think it's just climb, if I'm not mistaken.
It could be.
The racing one's pretty good with magna-charges. I like him.
Yeah, those are pretty. I like those two, but they were pretty hard, man. Like they were fast, man. Holy freak.
No, I think the flying one was harder than the actual land one. If I'm not mistaken.
Who do you think would win in a fight between Gil Grunt versus Undyne from Undertale? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's never played Undertale. I have, and I never enjoyed it, so I'm gonna go with Gil Grunt. So.
Gil Grunt for the win.
Yeah, it's like, yay. I love when people come to a Skylander channel and talk about Undertale.
Yeah, I really don't know those characters. I don't know a lot of Pokemon. I don't know a lot of anything else. Like, all right. So who else?
You Watch.
Yeah, Yuki Watch.
Yuki Watch. Yeah. Yuki Watch.
All right. Did you guys see my Jet Vac rap? No, I'll have to check that out after this, man. I never. All right.
Man, you're supposed to be asking Skylander Swap-Force questions, guys.
Well, yes. Well, this one we should answer this one. Because this just got launched today or announced today. Do you guys like the new Awakening form for Pop Fizz? Nitro Skylanders thinks it looks weird.
I liked it. I think you look weird. Whoever said that. I think he looks amazing. It's Pop Fizz as a mad scientist. It's literally the perfect combination.
Yeah, I love it too, man. I think it's pretty cool. It's weird. Like, I got a question though. Is he going to transform even further, like into that big monster with a rip jacket? I don't know. Like, yeah. I think it's really cool.
Let's have a mini discussion about what we were talking about before we started up. I'm thinking that I don't know if you guys know the thing about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So Dr. Jekyll has an alter form of Mr. Hyde, who's like a monster, right? So I'm thinking that Pop Fizz in this form now that you see in the picture is Dr. Jekyll. But then when he releases this to his monster form, he turns into Mr. Hyde. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then maybe his thing will be all ripped up or something. Like, who knows? I think he's gonna turn it really well. He's definitely the coolest looking one so far.
Yeah. Well, even Spitfire too. He says it looks weird to me. Well, it's you know.
No, you look weird to me. How about that?
Yeah. Have you seen the Train Your Dragon 3 trailer? Well, that's not Skylander related, and no, I haven't. I have seen the Halloween trailer.
Is that new? How to Train Your Dragon got a new trailer?
Yeah, they got it. Yeah.
Oh, I never even seen the second movie.
Yeah, what up, P-Rhyme Skylanders? We're talking some Swap-Force, so if you have any Swap-Force questions, please put them down in the comments.
Let's get two more Swap-Force
two more
questions,
cool Swap-Force questions, and then we're gonna move on to Crash's channel where we have a prize. So
yeah. There's a prize at this party.
Just a little giveaway, just for you guys who come into chat. So, but if you guys have any more Skylanders Swap-Force questions,
5 episodes too. So.
Okay, do you think every Skylanders in Ring of Heroes will get an awakening form? Or I think every Skylanders is going to get an awakening form. That, from what we're seeing, you know. What about you, Crash?
What was that question, sorry?
Do you think...
You cut out a couple times.
Oh, did I?
On my side.
Oh, sorry. Do you think every...
Get this out of the screen. There we go.
Do you think every Skylander in the Ring of Heroes will get an awakening form?
Every single Skylander ever? No. God, no.
No, but all the ones that are in that game.
They already have one.
But future characters moving forward, are they gonna have an awakening form?
Obviously. That's the gimmick of the game.
Well, I think
what
so.
What a stupid question. Who said that?
That was Rainstorm Riddles you were insulting, so...
Well, sorry, Rainstorm. You should know that they're obviously going to have awakened forms. That's the gimmick. I don't mean to sound rude.
Okay, so we got 2 more questions. What's your favorite combo? Yeah. And what's your favorite level in Swap-Force? We'll end with those 2. So, favorite combo.
Okay. Favorite combo.
Like swappers, like I guess he's mentioning, so...
Yeah. Give me a minute to think about this one.
Yeah,
I
personally...
I know what my top is, but I'm trying to remember what my bottom would be.
Yeah, I personally don't... I didn't swap that much unless I had to. If I had to pick, I'd probably pick magna-charge top with Washbuckler's legs. So that's would be mine.
Oh, that's good. My top would be Washbuckler. I know that because I love his gun and his sword ability. Bottom... I'm trying to think. Maybe Spyrise? Okay. I've used him a couple times, but I'd probably say Boomjet, like Wash Jet.
Okay, make 3.0 shine. Sorry, buddy, that was his question about the awakening form. The chat when I'm watching it on my PlayStation, it moves up really quick, so I have to try to remember it in my head. So I apologize for that. So Magna-Jet, Magna-Jet would be a cool combo.
I didn't say Magna-Jet, I said
No, the
Wash-Jet.
P-Rhyme Skylanders in chat just said Magna-Jet. So, okay, final question. What is your favorite level, man, in Swap-Force?
Favorite level? Are we allowed to choose, like, the bonus levels?
Sure.
Would that count? Or a main level?
Well, whatever you want,
bonus
man.
level. Well, bonus level, I love the, I forget the actual name, but it was one where you got to collect the instruments for those Kangarats.
Okay, yeah.
I love that because the jam they have at the end, it's a banger. I don't know if you've ever heard it.
No.
At the end, they start jamming out like they're the Beatles and stuff, and I'm like, this is a banger song. I'm like, I would have this in my ringtone if I could.
That's cool.
But like that there is definitely my favorite level. I love just randomly playing that. But like for main level, I'd probably go with like, I forget the name of it too. It's the one where you meet up with Jawlock.
Okay, yeah.
Wheelock, something like that. Is that one? I forget that actual level. So if someone knows the name of it, let me know. I like that one because it's just got a lot of places easy to level up Skylanders.
Yeah.
If you needed to.
Okay, a couple more people just want to call. Colin Simpsons jumped in the chat, and Gmom 2022 videos. Welcome to we're on our last question, and my favorite level. I don't know the name of the level, but you know the one you gotta shrink down and you go inside and you gotta kind of use the screwdriver.
The Fire Viper.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that whole level with the and the fight after against the Fire Viper. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah,
those are cool. Yeah. What's your favorite boss fight out of the 5 of them? So you got Glumshanks, Mesmeralda, Fire Viper, Chaos's mom, or Chaos. Which is your favorite out of the 5?
Well, I want to say Glumshanks, it was pretty cool, but I gotta say Chaos's mom the very first time through, because I was like, what you actually gotta lift the character off the portal? I was like, this is so, that was so weird. I was just like, wow.
It was cool, yeah. She hid in your portal. I like that.
Yeah. So.
Mesmerelda's song is catchy, but I'm gonna go Glumshanks too. I love Glumshanks battle.
Yeah, I like the Glumshanks battle.
It was very interesting to see him as evil because he's Glumshanks. And he's like not that evil. That was my question.
Well, that about does it for this part of the show. We're gonna jump over to Crash's channel for the after party in about. Give us 5 minutes, guys. And but we're gonna have a mini prize over there, so come over and join us. So
that's all I gotta say about that.
That's all I gotta say about that. All right, so thanks for you guys all coming out and joining us with the Swap-Force. And like I said, we're jumping over to Crash's channel in about 5 minutes time, and we're gonna be talking some superchargers. So come join us there.
Giving away a prize, so you better come over.
Yeah, you gotta win the prize. It's a pretty cool little prize. Some of you guys might not have this character, so
if you don't got it, imagine you will be the first person to win a prize on the Shooting the Breeze podcast. That's right. Legendary in itself.
Yeah. And all right, but thanks for coming out, guys. Tito Guerrero, we're just ending it. Come on over to Crash's channel for the after party in about 5 minutes time.
YouTube.com/CrashTheSkylands. Hit that bell icon.
All right. Thanks for coming out. Later, guys. Later, everyone.
I am. Not surprisingly.
No, I can't get the. There we go. Oops. Whoop. Where are we going here? Jap 28 broke the machine. All right. Where is the? It's still. We're still online. We're still. I can't. I can't. Broadcast setting. There we go. I can't stop it!